Okay, Cody, I'm going to take a look here at your side view real quick. There's a couple things that I see are possible here. Let me see what we've got here. Ball's pretty far back in your stance. I'm not sure if you're just hitting balls here, if you're trying to play something, but that would be, if the camera's straight on, that's pretty far back, which means that you probably have an early release. If you look at it from this standpoint, it's pretty far. And I'm guessing that may be because you release a little bit early, but we'll see that in a minute. Pretty good lower body resistance there. What's that wide takeaway that you have? A little overturned there. A little overturned means that you gave up on the resistance here of the lower body and you took everything around pretty far. Okay, so not bad though. I mean, that so far you're not in a swing problem area. You should have a little bit more tilt to your posture here. This needs to be tilted back a little bit. And I don't think you answered my email about what shot you tend to fight, but you see Rory here, he's got a nice little angle there. Yours is pretty straight here. Can't see your grip very well either. Right hand looks a little weak, left hand looks pretty neutral. You see right there where the hips start to go, it seems like everything takes it around, but it's not bad. What's going to happen next, though, is probably a big part of your swing. I think your whole swing is based on an early release. See how you ran ahead there? Yeah, you shouldn't run ahead like that. That's a power outage. If anything, your lower and your upper body want to separate at that point, Cody. Because you'll see him get behind the line. Now watch his head stay behind the line. You see the tilt that he keeps to the body here? Yeah. So you don't want to get yourself running too far ahead of this ball. The upper body and the lower body are just straight right now. They're not. There's no tilt back of your upper body, but there's a reason you're doing that. See him staying back with his head behind the ball. The other thing you're going to notice here is as I bring them down, and this is an area that you need to be aware of, look how early your release is. You're fully released, probably 2 feet behind the ball. Your left arm and club have gotten to a completely inline position, maybe 2 feet behind the ball, and that's why you're running ahead with your upper body to try to avoid hitting fat shots. See Rory at the same place that you are, hands about mid-right thigh. He's got the club here, almost parallel to the ground, and yours is, fully released. So that's what's happened for your golf swing, is that's fully released, and now you've got a chicken wing and a flip here with your left arm. So it looks like this, and then it looks like that, and you're going to see the way he comes through with the full extension of both arms. Now, depending upon how long you've been playing, might tell me whether or not I want to do something about this. Here's the lean in. Use that post in the cart back there. You see that post in the cart back there? Now watch your head. Way in front. And especially with your ball back position now, you got your upper body well in front of the golf ball. And again, this camera angle isn't the best, but it's pretty damn close. That's a fairly typical mid-handicap type of position. Your eye-hand skills are quite good, so you might be striking it better than that. But when it's the chicken or the egg, did that slide ahead cause you to release it early, or is your early release causing the slide ahead? One way or the other, though, it is your way of avoiding fat shots. You see how much of your body is in front of the ball line right now? That's what you'd want to watch here. He's got the golf ball right there on an 89-degree line, and he stays behind that line. And because you release it early, you have some fat problems, and then that always leads to the little chicken wing setup that you have. So these kind of things that you do are kind of the anti-fat, maneuvers that you make to try to avoid hitting the turf a little bit behind the ball there. Here's the one you sent me earlier. So it goes out. A little bit over. So here's something else you want to watch. Like I said before, if you trace your hand path, you see it went out here, and now it starts to go down, and your body's going ahead. We know that. There you are at similar points in the swing, with the body going a little bit too far ahead. I'd work on a little bit more lag. I would try to keep the angle in my right wrist a little bit longer on your downswing. And when you do, you'll be able to move the ball into a more neutral position, and you'll be able to keep yourself behind the ball just a little bit better. You see what I mean? Like, the reason you have it back is because of the early release. The reason you're sliding ahead is because of the early release. So if you could feel a little bit like, cock the wrist a little longer, it would enable you to stay behind it and to extend your arms through it. And it's just cast or club head throwaway, tossing it, whatever you want to call throwing the club at it. That's kind of what we want to watch for you there, because I don't know how tall you are, but I'd probably flatten this swing and work on your lag a little bit. I'd tuck that elbow right in here. I'd get that swing a little flatter, and I was working with you down here as one of my regulars. I'd just kind of work the club around you a little bit more. I don't like this vertical part of your swing because it's leading to, I like that shape of a swing, where that thing really lays down low on the right forearm. And now he just continues his lag onto the ball. Great lag right there. Gary Woodland on the PGA Tour. If you read my next article in Golf WRX that's coming out, my analysis of Tiger Woods, you'll see that I talk about this too. This would be Zach Johnson from the PGA Tour. So, all the models that we see of the really solid players are really keeping some of that angle and that right wrist bent back a little bit. And that would your body would start responding a little bit differently. That's where I'd take it for now, though. Try to tuck that right elbow in, work on a little more lag, stay in your posture, and try to get some extension through the ball. That's where I'd go with it, buddy. I think I mentioned in the email that if you send somebody to me for an analysis and they pay my PayPal account, you could send me another one down the road for no charge. Your alignment, by the way, and everything looks pretty good. I didn't get a close-up of your grip, but your alignment looks pretty good. And none of this is to be, to pick apart. There is an over-the-top move there. Is to pick apart your swing. It's just to help you with the things that you can. That club starts coming down on a little more of a line like that, and you lag it a little bit more through. You'll keep your posture and get some better extension. All right. Good luck to you. Enjoy your golf.